What is an Ark of Covenant? Because what is being transported is the Ark of Covenant. What is the Ark of Covenant?
I would say that it represents God. The ark was a covenant between the Jews and God.
No. God made a covenant God made a covenant with the children of Israel. And every of that covenant and law that he made, they kept it that way. And this is why it becomes an Ark of Covenant. And David being the king then was one that is transporting it. Quickly, let's go to the book of Exodus chapter 37. It's not, an Ark of God is not something that came from heaven. It's something that was craftily made. And one of the men that God used as a crafter was known as Bezalel. Bezalel. Just like Juba was known as the founder of bass music, this man is also in that form. Exodus 37 verse 1 through 9.
And Bezalel made the ark of the shittim wood.
What's the name? Bezalel.
Bezalel.
Mm-hmm.
Bezalel
Mm-hmm.
made the ark of the shittim wood.
Mm-hmm.
2 cubits and a half was the length of it,
Mm-hmm.
and a cubit and a half the breadth of it,
Mhm.
and a cubit and a half the height of it.
Now, just to give you a little background of that, that's what it is. It's made by man as instructed by God, and then it becomes holy. And the 2 tablets that was given to Moses was kept in that place. Exodus 25, verse 16.
Exodus 25:16.
Mhm.
And thou shalt put into the ark the testimony which I shall give
Okay,
thee.
go to verse 21.
21?
Yeah, verse 21.
21. And thou shalt put the mercy seat above upon the ark, and in the ark thou shalt put the testimony that I shall give
Now, they call it the ark, they call that tablets of law, and it is also called as tablet of testimony. By the time you understand this, you will know that this is meant for them this is meant to remind them everywhere they go, that this was what the God tell our forefathers, and so everywhere they go, they carried that with them. Again, Exodus 25, verse 16. That's where Moses kept this.
Exodus 25:16.
Mhm.
And thou shalt put into the ark the testimony which I shall give thee.
Which I shall give you. Go to Numbers chapter 4, verse 5.
Numbers 4:5. And when the camp setteth forth, Aaron shall come and his sons, and they shall take down the covering veil and cover the ark of testimony with
They
it.
have a designed set of people who was meant to carry the ark. And this is their job. But then, when they were about to transport that ark back now to the book of 1 Samuel, I'm trying to just lay a very quick foundation before we go further into that. 1 Samuel chapter 5. Start from verse 1.
1 Samuel 5:1. And the Philistines took the ark of God and brought it from Ebenezer unto Ashdod. When the Philistines took the ark of God, they brought it into the house of Dagon and set it by Dagon. And when they of Ashdod arose early on the morrow, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the earth before the ark of the Lord.
We know that story, that the dragon fell right in the presence of the ark of God. Now, the story of Obed-Edom does not just surface, as many people think. Obed-Edom is from the house of Levi. Chapter 6 of 2 Samuel, verse 10, is the first time we hear about Obed-Edom. He's from the house of Levi. So he's not someone that is randomly just been picked up and say, let's dump this, as many have sung about it. No. Listen to what the writer of 2 Samuel said. Yes, read.
Verse 10. So David would not remove the ark of the Lord unto him into the city of David. But David carried it aside into the house of Obed-Edom, the Gittite. And the ark of the Lord continued in the house of Obed-Edom the Gittite 3 months, and the Lord blessed Obed-Edom and all his household.
Okay, that's where your question lies. What happened to an ark that became a death sentence to a man who touched the ark of God? When there were 30,000 people that were supposed to carry that, and this man touched that ark of God and he died, but yet there's a man that the ark of God was. What did he do different? He began to praise the moment the ark of God entered into his place. He began to dance because he did not see the ark of God as just ark of God. He sees that as the presence of God in his home. My grandfather had a habit. When I go there sometimes, I spend days with him in his church. This man is older than old. He sleeps on the floor. When he wake up, he will pick up his Bible and he'll hold the Bible like that. And he'll say, "Dear Lord God, these are your covenant, these are your promises. As I open it, bless my soul." From the day that I saw it, I never stopped. I have a Bible that I use for my prayer separately. Because I don't see the Bible anymore as just a Bible. I see that as presence of God. So what Obed-Edom saw was not what Uzzah saw. So I know we're going to take time, but I don't mind. I have peace outside of me now. 2 Samuel chapter 6, verse 10. Before you get to that verse 10, start from verse 1.
2 Samuel 6:1. Again David gathered together all the chosen men of Israel, 30,000. And David arose and went with all the people that were with him from Baal of Judah to bring up thence the ark of God.
How many thousand?
30,000.
And all they wanted to do was to carry the ark of God. Now, keep listening.
2 continued, whose name is called by the name of the Lord of hosts that dwelleth between the cherubims. 3. And they set the ark of God upon a new cart, and brought it out of the house of Abinadab that was in Geba, and Uzzah of Ahio, the sons of Abinadab, drove the new cart. And they brought it out of the house of Abinadab.
And they got to a place that the Bible referred to as a threshing floor, a place of prayer. And the cart shook, and it reached out. Keep going.
4 continued, which was at Geba, accompanying the ark of God. And Ahio went before the ark, and David and all the house of Israel played before the Lord of all manner of instruments made of fir wood, even on harps and of psalteries and of timbrels and cornets and cymbals.
Because that's what they want. That's what they should do. They should welcome him. They should welcome the ark of God in that instant with a joyous noise. Yes.
6. And when they came to Nashon threshing floor, Uzzah put forth his hand to the ark of God and took hold of it, for the oxen shook it. 7. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Uzzah, and God smote him there for his error.
Listen, number 1. If you are not assigned to touch anything that is of God, stay off it. Stay off it. Just because you've done it once by means of grace doesn't mean you can continue doing it. You mess up things. You will. You will mess up things. Keep going.
7 continued, and there he died by the ark of God. 8. And David was displeased, because the Lord had made a breach upon Uzzah, and he called the name of the place Perez Uzzah to this day. 9. And David was afraid of the Lord that day, and said, how shall the ark of the Lord come to me?
He says, no, I'm not taking this one. I remember one passage that I read that was that God wanted, there has been a blessing waiting for Obed-Edom based on the lineage that he come from. The Bible says that he's from the family of Kohath, but he's a Levite himself. And back in the book of 2nd Chronicle and 1st Chronicle, we're going to get there. But here is what I see there. God has prepared a way. And so what kills someone is going to make someone alive. What meant to be a trash for someone is going to be a treasure for somebody else. What is very important here is not just an accidental and overnight success that many of us think it is. It shouldn't be, and it's not that. Now, David is afraid. He says, I can't take this home. A man just died right in my presence. Why would I take this home? No. But let's pause there for a minute. Go to the book of 1 Chronicles chapter 36, verse 1. 1 Chronicles 36, 1.
1 Chronicles 26, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Concerning the divisions of the borders of the Horites was
Keep going.
Mesalimia, the son of Kor, and the sons of Asper. And the sons of Mesalimia were
Remember, the Bible called him from the family of Korahites. Korahites. I have to go to that genealogy to get you to understand this. Keep going quickly.
Zechariah the firstborn, Janel the second.
What verse are you now?
2.
Okay, let's keep it. Go to from 4 to 8.
4.
Yeah.
Moreover, the sons of Obed-Edom were Shemaiah the firstborn,
Mm-hmm.
Jozabad the second.
He's not just another man, he has a family. These are his sons that I mentioned here. Keep going.
Joah the third, Sarkar the fourth, Nathaniel the fifth, Amiel the sixth, Isaacar the seventh, Pethulah the eighth, for God blessed him.
God bless who?
Obed-Edom.
Obed-Edom. Now, let me backtrack to say that, yes, I've said he's a Levite from the family of Korahite, even though the Bible says here, as we read, that he is called a Gittite. And the reason why I think they call him a Gittite is probably because he was a native of Levitical city of Gath Rimmon. But before we get there, go to the book of Numbers 16, verse 1.
Numbers 16, 1.
Mhm.
Now Korah, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab.
When David saw what happened, David realized that, listen, there's some group of people that are set to be taking care of this ark. I have to look for that family. Oh, by the way, there is one that lived not too far from the radar of this house. Let's take it here. What happened there is not between Nostrand Avenue to Fulton. No. The distance between where this man was and where Uzzah touched the ark of God is not a close place. What the Bible made me to understand, according to the map, let's go back again. From the time that David understood this was when he realized that there is no way I can just drop this ark of God anywhere. Why don't I look for someone who will take care of this?